I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Now, that being said, today's format is going to be a tad bit different because I have the very distinct privilege, as of today, I am touring almost 100 people through what we know as the journeys of Paul in the country of Greece. And even though being on the other side of the world and we have technology, doing kind of this format of answering questions can be difficult at times. So here's what we've done. A couple weeks ago, I did what we call a clean out, answered a whole bunch of questions very briefly in 1 hour on a Wednesday night. So hopefully you've been a part of that, but if not, we're going to go back into that Wednesday night and just kind of pull those questions out while I'm in Greece. Don't worry, I'm only going to be there for 2 weeks. I'll come back, and then that's right, your questions in real time every day, Monday through Friday. Enjoy.
Says, what is the biblical standard for approaching someone in the church who is outwardly sinning? Okay, I've got just a little over a minute left. Let me address it. It's real simple. You say, what do you mean it's simple? Matthew chapter 18. Okay, Matthew chapter 18 has a section within it, I think it begins in verse 9, 10, and 11, about how to address somebody who has sinned against you. Again, that's not just a personal violation, it's dealing with sin in general. And here is the pattern, here's the process, here are the means. It says, if somebody is sinning, okay, you go to them. You don't post it on social media. You don't write an anonymous letter. You go to them, all right? It says, if they do not hear you, you take a witness. Now, a witness isn't a yes vote. It's not just someone who's going to agree with it. A witness is someone who has observed and seen and been a part. In other words, they, in this particular case, you've observed it, they've observed it, they go to them. It says if they will not hear them, you go to the church, the assembly, a larger group, okay? And then it says if they will not hear them, they're dismissed. The Bible literally says as a heathen. Why is that important? Number one, sin needs to be and has to be addressed. Number two, there is a specific process that involves individuals, collective, and the church at large, the assembly, whatever that respectively means. The issue, the most important issue here is this, that it is done according to the scriptural mandate and not just behind the firewall of an email or a social media post. Again, as in all situations, let me just wrap up tonight. Every situation, from the first question to the last, there is a biblical answer for all means and all matters. Y'all have a great night, and I will see you when I return from Greece.
Thank you so much for being a part of our daily question here at the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. I want to encourage you on a few things. Number one, if you have a question to ask, submit it to askjeff.net. Eventually, we'll get around to your question. Secondly, we'd encourage you to subscribe. That way, each and every day, Monday through Friday, you get a reminder of our question of the day. And last but not least, I want to remind you that on Wednesday evenings, live at First Baptist Church of Opelika, fbcopelika.com, we do a solid hour of Ask Jeff where we dig into the questions more than just 60 or 90 seconds. Sometimes we take the entire hour. All that being said, askjeff.net is where you submit a question to this channel each and every day, Monday through Friday.